everybody. Sherry here again with Zack and Bubbles. We have an exciting announcement for you, don't we, Bubbles? I have a new release today. Yay! I have a brand new Halloween horror story out titled Sundown. Available for only 99 cents. This is a story about a haunted playground. Perfect Halloween tale. We think you'll love it. So go check it out. I'll put the link in the comments below so you can go get it. Only 99 cents. Good quick read. It's a short story. It's one I believe in. I initially wrote it last year for the Reedsy contest about childhood memories, basically turned into horror stories. I think it should have won. You think it should have won? I think it should have won. You definitely think it should have won, but it didn't. Judges have their own taste, so what can you do? I believe in the story. I think that you would enjoy it, so go check it out. Hope you enjoy it, and of course, leave a review if it really resonates with you. Tell your friends, tell everybody about it. Yeah, that's right. Now, I gotta tell you the truth. Halloween's a fun season. I love it. Honestly, I think it is one of the most fun seasons. Zach loves it too. I mean, look, he's all dressed for the season. Just beautiful, son, beautiful. Just gorgeous. You think he's accessorized well? I certainly do. Yeah, and I have too with my nice boo shirt. My ghosts have nice cute boots. Oh, so cute. But you know what? I don't usually gravitate towards horror movies. But in October, there's just something about this spooky season, getting closer to the spirit world and all of that. I'm not a superstitious type, so I don't really scare easy, but some of those old horror movies, I like the way that they played on suspense to just really get to you, like Bubbles is going to get you right now. And there she goes. Okay, seriously, let's get down to business here. There are a few exceptions that I make to my not watching horror movies. The modern ones, they're too gory. They just rely too much on gross gore. Five Nights at Freddy's actually was decent. That's about the only modern horror movie that's really... You know, I like that one more than I thought I would. I waited to see that one, but my husband turned it on, and I was like, wow, this actually isn't too bad. It actually had a plot. Imagine that in a horror movie. There are some, though, and probably because they've stuck with me since my teen years. All of us Gen Xers definitely read Stephen King books and watched Stephen King movies, long before we probably should have, which is why my number one pick for spooky Halloween season... Stephen King's Salem's Lot. Oh, I found this treasure at Second and Charles over the weekend. My first copy tore up. I'm so proud of it. I love it. I love this book. It's one of my favorites. The movie, the original movie from the 1970s. Let's just all go ahead and get an agreement now that Ralphie Glick scratching at the window. Danny Glick. It was one of those Glick boys. It was terrifying. If you read the book, the actual scene after the funeral was kind of high on that creepy factor too. So definitely, I mean, give it a read. You know, check it out at your library, ebook. That's the original vampire story. That they didn't have glitter back then. They just were plain outright gonna get you. It's brilliant though. The book is well written. The movie's well done. I like the original 70s version. Honestly, the remake, last year's remake on Paramount, on HBO Max, it wasn't bad. I actually like that. I need to go back and give that another watch. That remake was actually good. I think that they kind of filled out the characters a bit more. And they brought back, by setting it in the 70s, they brought back that creepy factor that I like so much, where you have to, some of it is actually in your own mind and what you're imagining more than what you're actually seeing. It's what's implied that makes it scary. And that's what I really like. So yes, Salem's Lot, definitely my number one pick. Close second, Halloween. Woo! Oh gosh, I don't know what it is about this movie. Every year I watch it. I watch Halloween 2 as well, and there's nothing like the original. It's the 2018 remake was fairly good too. They did that one well, and I'll tell you the truth. They could have left off with this one. The ending was perfect. They could have just left off with that and not messed with the next two movies because they were. But the original Halloween and the 2018 remake, they were good. Solid story, solid character development. It really just it grabbed you, it had that factor. And Michael Myers just, he was just pure evil. I mean, there was no explanation for it, absolutely none. I've watched the whole franchise, but like I said, there's nothing like the original in the beginnings. It's just really, really good. Those are the ones that I tend to gravitate towards. The TV series Supernatural, it was quite popular. If you haven't watched it, and you like this kind of thing, go back and give that a watch. Supernatural was probably one of the best TV shows, especially those first 5 seasons. It was good. It was solid. If you like the last season of Stranger Things, you'd love Supernatural. And there is one episode, I believe it's called The Great Pumpkin Sam Winchester, that actually is about the Sam Hain, and it's focused on Halloween. It takes place around then. I need to go back and rewatch that episode. I do it every October a few times, actually. It's really good. And then the one after it, the Wishing Well one, is it's kind of that comedic relief after it. Those 2 episodes, go give those a watch as well. They're just, that the Sam Hain one is good. You'll love it. And then, the Wishing Well one after that is just, it's kind of funny in a twisted way. That's just me. One more that I'd like to mention. My husband told me about this one, and it's one that he likes. It's not really a big franchise or a bigger known one or a better known one. In fact, I had a hard time finding this DVD for him. It's called Tourist Trap. My husband really liked this one, and I gotta tell you, if you like the campy type of stuff, it's good. They're as in any horror movie, they're gonna make stupid mistakes. You're gonna be going like, oh my god. It's just, it's kind of how people can be creepy type of horror. And yeah, there's that supernatural element in it, but I think that Tourist Trap relies more on how people can be creepy a little bit more. So that's definitely one to just check out if you're just kind of in a mood for that kind of thing. So History Channel has a lot of great specials on the origins of Halloween. I would encourage you to watch those too, because really it's just kind of interesting how this holiday developed and grew. I was especially surprised at how Christianity co-opted so many pagan festivals trying to spread throughout the world, and how it contributed to Halloween. Yeah, I knew about Christmas and Easter, even some Pentecost, traditions, but the Halloween, I was kind of surprised at how much Christianity fed into that. It goes, just All Saints Day, All Souls Day, honoring the dead, and then when rolled together into some of those pagan rituals of the spirit. It's just amazing how it all came together. So go to YouTube, look up History Channel on the origins of Halloween. There's one, I think, on the creepy pagan origins of Halloween. It's particularly good. They talk to history professors and cultural professors that talk about these things. But it's just, Halloween is just, I'm not the superstitious type. Maybe it would be a little bit more fun if I were, but I'm not. So it's very interesting to me. It kind of like sci-fi. It opens up possibilities that you don't usually see on a day-to-day basis, and just really stretches your imagination. And by tapping into your fears, you can really learn, a bit more about yourself, what you value, what matters to you, the kind of legacy you want to leave in this world. Horror isn't usually big on plot or big on life lessons, but you can take something from anything. And I think that, especially these that I've mentioned, I think that they're really good introspective tools to just think of, what do you believe? What's your relationship with life and death and the afterlife and your connection with the universe as a whole, with the spiritual realm as an eternal soul. What do you believe? What do you want to be? What do you really value and how do you want to grow? Which taps into my themes here at Broken Reality on becoming a better person, just expanding out and being all you can be and just embracing life. It's part of it all, and we don't know what's out there on the other side. This is just, exploring possibilities, that's all. And there's nothing wrong with that. Of course you're going to think about it, we've got eternity in mind and we're going to think about it. So it's not bad and it's not wrong. And hey, if we can have some fun with it, why don't we? So with that, I'm going to bid you farewell for this time. Go pick up Sundown. It's a good little creepy tale. Kind of gets you in the spirit of Halloween season. And there might be some more coming. I found another story on my laptop actually when I was prepping that one that I thought might be worth publishing maybe into 2026 while we get ready for the Dark Mirror trilogy, which, by the way, book 1, Refraction, has been sent off for initial beta reading, so it's on its way. Yay! So it's coming probably in about a year or so, maybe late 2026. I don't want to sit on this one too long. I've come to realize that I tend to sit on my books a little bit too long, and maybe I need to just release them to you guys a little bit quicker, not make you wait so long. So with that, I hope you have a great week. Enjoy the season. Enjoy fall. This is the best season of the year. It's just great fun. The weather's beautiful. The earth is probably the most beautiful it gets throughout the year. So just enjoy it, embrace it, enjoy it, and I will see you next time. Bye.